So, Don, you love censorship, is what you're saying.
No,
Got him. What's going on, everybody? Appreciate you guys all being here. I'm Ty Smith, Modern Renaissance Man, and you are watching my channel, Modern Renaissance Man. Make sure you follow me on all these platforms you see listed up here, all right here, okay? Really appreciate it if you do that. And also, double check to make sure that you still are subscribed to the channel. I know that sounds weird, but trust me when I tell you, you want to make sure and double check that you still are subscribed to the channel. Ladies and gentlemen, this interview that all of us been waiting on between Elon Musk and Don Lemon is finally here, and we are going to go through some of this together. To those of you who's going to cry, why you keep pausing the video? You talk too much. Y'all do know you don't have to watch this, right? I'm not saying it to be rude or condescending. I'm simply saying you can easily go to Twitter or X, type in Don Lemon's name in the search, and watch the entire interview on your own. But people watch my channel to hear what I have to say about the content I'm presenting to you. Long story short, shut up. No, I'm just joking. But also, you can't skip through it for some of you that just want to kind of get to the main meat of it. You don't want to hear anything I got to say. You can skip right to it. So anyway, hit that like button real quick if you like the information that I'm putting out and you love that YouTube is recommending my videos to you and you think that my videos should go out there in the YouTube algorithm, all right? Appreciate it. Y'all, we getting ready to get to this. So if you don't know this, I said it earlier, Don Lemon did an interview with Elon Musk. After the interview, he was immediately told that his contract is terminated. He can still post on Twitter all he wants to, which is how you guys are getting ready to see the video I'm showing you, but he does not have a contract / like a show per se with Twitter X. Elon Musk terminated the contract. So what does Don Lemon do? He runs to CNN and he runs to The View to make it seem like he triggered Elon Musk in some shape, form, or fashion, and we are getting ready to see if that is what happened. All right, let's bring it up, and I already got to the timestamp right here. You guys can see that we're going to go to the content moderation portion of this and get right to it. All right, so let me see if I can do something here so I don't seem like I'm the big giant person. I mean, I might keep it right here. Yeah, I'll keep it at this state. I'll keep it at this level right here. I kind of like it right here. Let's get ready to get into it.
do you think if you moderated yourself more, if there was better content moderation on the platform, that you wouldn't have to answer these questions from reporters about the great replacement theory as it relates
I
to
don't have to
Democrats,
answer these
the
questions.
great replacement theory as it relates to Jewish people? Do you think that?
I don't have to answer questions from reporters. Don, the only reason I'm doing this interview is because you're on the X platform and you asked for it. Otherwise, I would not do this interview.
So you don't think? Do you think that you wouldn't get in trouble, or you wouldn't be criticized for these things?
I'm
or that
criticized constantly. I could care less.
You don't care?
No, I don't.
Why
care.
not?
I don't think people should care what the media thinks about them.
Boom. I agree. I don't think you should care what the media thinks of you. Moving on. That's easy.
They're terrible judges of character.
Y'all, yep, you're going to be pissed off on pausing it. Elon Musk just said I don't care what the media thinks of me. Nobody should care what the media thinks of them at all. They are terrible judgments of character is what he just said. And they are, flat out. The media can make up what they want to about you, like right now. Later on, you guys are going to see a video of them trying to make it out like Donald Trump is inciting violence by saying there's going to be a bloodbath if he don't get elected. But they took that out of context. Y'all will have to wait till 12 o'clock for that video, or it depends on where you at. It might be later. It might be 1 o'clock or 2 o'clock. We'll see.
Even someone who has one of the biggest social media and biggest information platforms in the world, you don't care? You don't think that you have any X.com or you have any responsibility to the truth or moderating the platform?
You're conflating the truth with the media, and I think the media is not truthful.
Well, not with just the media. I mean, just the truth in general.
I care about the truth very much. That's why we have, for example, community notes on the X system, where in order for a community note to surface and provide corrective information about what somebody posts, and my posts are equally subject to this. I've been community noted many times. in order for a community note to surface, people who have historically disagreed must agree in order for a community note to surface. And all of the code for community notes is open source. All of the data is open source, so you can completely recreate it from scratch. The way to build trust is transparency.
I have noticed community notes. I think that you are right about that, and I do think community notes are helpful. I think any type of content.
Y'all, like he just said right here, in order for us to build trust, there must be transparency. That's why we don't trust the government right now. That's why we don't trust mainstream media right now. That's why mainstream media is trying to encourage you guys not to listen to normal Americans like me and other content creators who are voicing our opinions, and we see through a lot of the BS. That's why they tell you, don't watch content creators, don't watch YouTubers. These people are just spewing out misinformation, but they want us to trust them. Russia, huh? Now with this new thing, Trump is trying to incite a bloodbath and all this violence. Come on now. It's the reason why now is that they're shaking in their boots because nobody trusts them anymore. Why? Because they're not being transparent. Moving on.
Content moderation, I do think that's helpful. You recently called content moderation, though, a digital chastity belt. Do you think that you believe that X and you have some responsibility to moderate hate speech on the platform?
I think we have a responsibility to adhere to the law, and we have a responsibility to be transparent about when things are shown, why they're shown. That's why we open source our algorithm. I think once you start going beyond the law, now you're putting your thumb on the scale.
If you don't know what he said there's a difference between what you might be considering hate speech versus what is the law. So I think what Elon Musk is getting at right here, that if what they seeing posted on these on Twitter is one thing for somebody to make up stuff, it can be misinformation, disinformation, what these other folks claim that it is. But he's saying if it's something that is against the law, that's something that they're not going to be putting on there. That's what it sounds like to me.
And we don't want to put out that on the scale.
It doesn't concern you that hate speech has gone. Research shows that it's gone up on the platform since you took over. That's not concerning to you?
I believe that is false. In fact, the research that I've seen says it went down.
The study from the Institute of Strategic Dialogue found that anti-Semitic tweets doubled from June 22 to February 2023. One study reported that as many as 86% of the posts reported for hateful content remained up after being reported. Hate speech on the platform is up.
So what they will typically do is they will count the number of posts, but not count the number of views. So what matters is, was that post given high visibility, or what did like one person see it? And if you look at the number of views of how many times was hate content viewed on our platform, it is down substantially.
Yeah. Well, was what the study.
So what he's saying here, ladies and gentlemen, is if somebody make a post and that post has like 100 views, one person might complain, this is an anti-Semitic post. So if it has 100 views, I guess in their world, it's not getting a lot of, amount of people that are coming in there and seeing it as an issue versus somebody that might post something and it gets 1 million views. Now that definitely is going to get the people that are moderators at Twitter. It's definitely going to get their attention, right? Because whoever posted that video, there's millions of people that are seeing this versus 100 people only seeing this. And then out of that 100 people, only one person complaining. And also it could be a possibility that out of the 1 million views, somebody see one person complaining about it being anti-Semitic. So, I mean, we'll see what the rest of this says.
And you said you like transparency. I'm going to show you this. And
Don, you can get a study that will tell you whatever you want.
But
Uh-oh. He said, don't get a study. Don't get a study that's going to tell you whatever you wanted to say. Okay.
These are just a handful of extremely, you look at those anti-Semitic and racist tropes and tweets. And as of this morning, they're still on X. And from your own content policy, these posts should have been deleted. So why haven't they been deleted? Why are they still there?
We delete things if they are illegal.
I told y'all, I knew it. He said we delete things if they are illegal. What they're trying to do right now, ladies and gentlemen, they are trying to make free speech illegal. That's what we keep saying. They're trying to literally infringe upon the Constitution. They're trying to infringe upon the First Amendment, which is free speech. Y'all have to see this. That's exactly what they're doing. They want to infringe upon your First Amendment of free speech. That's why he says a difference between something that you might be considering to be hate speech, and if it is, whoever put that social construct on that, we don't know where it came from. Yet at the same time, is it illegal? I'm glad he said that. I'm gonna go back a little bit, y'all. I know y'all tired of me pausing, but hey, like I said, you can watch this whole interview on your own.
Whatever you want.
But these are just a handful of extremely. You look at those anti-Semitic and racist tropes and tweets, and as of this morning, they're still on X. And from your own content policy, these posts should have been deleted. So why haven't they been deleted? Why are they still there? Did you?
We delete things if they are illegal.
But these have been up there for a while.
Are they illegal?
They're not illegal, but they're hateful, and they can lead to violence. As I just read to you, the shooters, in all of these mass shootings, attributed social media to radicalizing. them.
Whoa! All the mass shooters attributed it to what? Social media? What? We didn't even, we still haven't gotten all the results of the dang on Nashville shooter manifesto. What are we talking about? What about the people that were trans? What about the one that shot up at Joel Osteen Church? They attributed that to social media? If anything, y'all, this is what I'm talking about. Don Lemon just sat there and made up a complete lie. What about when I was in high school? The Columbine shooters. What about them? There was no social media then. He said all the mass shooters attributed to come on, man. That's cap. It doesn't even matter. There was a time where they tried to say shootings and violence going up because of video games. Well, Mortal Kombat, if people play, y'all, oh my God, y'all 90s kids, when Mortal Kombat came out, we were in the arcades packed. Y'all, some people don't even know what an arcade is anymore. We played Mortal Kombat. What did they say? That's going to lead to violence. Who do y'all know went around uppercutting people, knocking their heads off? Who do y'all know that was sitting there throwing spears, hitting people in the chest, going, come here? Who do y'all know was sitting there shooting ice out of their hands, freezing people, or even attempting to do that? Come on, man. Stop all this lying, man. I don't care who you are. You can play violent video games, watch violent cartoons. We watch Looney Tunes. Wile E. Coyote chasing Roadrunner. We watch Bugs Bunny. We watch Elmer Fudd, who was, I'm hunting for rabbits. Was any of us trying to go and emulate that, jumping off of cliffs? No. Come on, man. That's bullcrap. It does not matter. Whoever these people are that have always done evil or will do evil, it has nothing to do with social media per se. It has a lot to do with these people being cracked up here in the mind. Anyway, let's continue on.
Don, you love censorship, is what you're saying.
No, I don't love censorship.
Got him.
Then
Go
why
back.
are you
I believe in my.
If they are illegal.
But these have been up there for a while.
Are they illegal?
They're not illegal, but they're hateful, and they can lead to violence. As I just read to you, the shooters, in all of these mass shootings, attributed social media to radicalizing.
So Don, you love censorship, is what you're saying.
No, I.
Got him. No, he got you, Don. He got you, Don. Why you talking about? I'm a huge proponent of free speech. You ran to CNN saying all that. I'm all for free speech, but then you're pushing censorship.
I don't love censorship.
Then why are you asking?
I believe in moderation, but I don't believe in.
So censorship.
Moderation is a propaganda word for censorship.
But don't you think free speech is one thing, right? Or not,
Look, if something's illegal, we're going to take it down. If it's not
There it is.
illegal, then we're putting our thumb on the scale and we're being censors.
Don Lemon, you got God. Ladies and gentlemen, there it is right there. I'm not going to play no more of this video right here because I'm going to leave it there because, according to whenever I did a TED Talk, the attention span of the average person is usually around a 12-minute mark, and we are past that. I will be doing another segment on this, especially when you hit on the diversity, equity, inclusion. That video is going to be coming up, so make sure you stay tuned for that, ladies and gentlemen. Do me a favor right now, if you would, please. Hit that like button, ladies and gentlemen. Click the like button. What do I usually do? Don't I do this thing where, like, when I tell you guys to hit the like button, I want you to do it like within 5 seconds. Something should pop up here on the screen here telling you to hit that like button. Do that for me, all right? Appreciate it. Ladies and gentlemen, I am going to be doing the other part when it comes to diversity, equity, inclusion, because that is another segment, and I know the attention span is not going to be there. Get in those phones, folks. Please, please, please get in your cell phones and let somebody in your contact list know about this channel. If you have any other social media channels, even people that watch me, that you have your own YouTube channels as well, please share this video and get this message out there, because Don Lemon, you are busted, sir. You try to get your stuff out there first. Denzel Washington said it. It's not about the truth. It's about who says it first. Don Lemon try to push this out there and get it out there all across these social media planes and all out there in mainstream media to make it seem like Elon Musk was triggered because of what he said and how he interviewed him. As of right now, I don't see it. But we definitely going to see if there's going to be any more to this when we get to part 2 of this regarding the DEI. Stay tuned for that, folks. I want to hear what y'all got to say about this. To me, Elon Musk killed him on this one. I love that. There's a difference between you talking about hate speech and something that's illegal. And what we're posting and what we're letting stay up there is things that are legal. So whether you believe it should be censored or not, it's not illegal what's happening. I am Ty Smith, Model Renaissance Man, hoping and praying that every last one of you guys have food, shelter, and clothing, and most of all, I pray every last one of you guys are in great health mentally, physically, emotionally, and spiritually. God bless you all through Jesus.